Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to Heyday. Now recently we had this beautiful delivery that came in the post. It was a prize for one of the help events that we just did. We had the opportunity to win 5 of the sand path pieces, which I was rather happy about. We also at the same time had the opportunity to buy some diamond purchase packs, which gave us the additional sand path pieces should we wish to spend some real money within the game. Now there are other ways of getting these path pieces, whether it's through getting the gift certificates and then opening up the boxes from the packages you're getting, or maybe the Wheel of Fortune. So even if you haven't got any at the moment, don't worry. As you play the games, at some stage in the future you will be getting these path pieces. Now at the moment I've got some of these path pieces, but I wanted to show you what actually happens when you start mixing and matching the designs and creating different angles or different imagery using this path piece, because it actually does change. So there's a mixture of shells, starfish, clams, all within this one piece of path, and as you move them around it creates a very unusual design. Okay, let's go into the edit mode and I'll show you what I mean. Right, now over here I have layout number 3, so I'm going to go into this one here for the moment and I'm going to edit it. So you'll see here an old beach design. Well, let's go get rid of everything that's there and take away all of the pieces. Now I'm going to use the actual grass area for this because there's much more space, and I'm going to bring out those actual path pieces from storage now. So we go into the decorative items, we slide along to the decoration for the path, and then we come down, and there you can see my collection of 16 pieces. Now if we bring out the one square and you look at it, you'll see that it's actually rather nice looking. So one sand piece of path there. You've got a red starfish, there's a bit of a purple starfish just poking through a sand pocket, and a beautiful shell. Now I'm not really sure what kind of shell it is, but I do like it. Now if I do the same kind of thing and I bring out some more pieces, so let's go and grab 2 more pieces. Now in this case I'm going to go 2 pieces down. Now by joining 2 pieces together you end up rounding off the edge, so you go from a square piece to a rounded piece. Now in addition to that you'll notice that the actual main design changes as well. So you'll see that the white shell has disappeared and now you've got a purple clam, there's a white clam there, you've got a blue starfish, you've got the pink starfish, and you've also got a red starfish. So designs are starting to change here. Now if we do the same kind of thing and we slide back down again and we bring out 3 pieces this time, so 1, 2 and 3, take that away. Now as a nice comparison on the 3, you'll see you're just extending it. Okay, the white shell is still not returned. You've got a few more of the purple pieces, but only 1 of the actual blue ones then, 2 reds and 2 clams. So it does look nice. And again, as we kind of expand on this as well, and we go with a 4 option, bring that one down there as well, 1, 2, 3 and 4, you'll see there that the actual design is mimicking and it's starting to mirror now. So the actual square piece there within the center is basically matching up. The edge pieces stay the same, so it doesn't matter how many more pieces you make there. If you're making one long extended line, you're going to get this kind of pattern. Now if we put those pieces back into storage again, and let's have a look at a different diagonal. So we go back down to the path piece again, we bring out our singular one just there and just place it there, and then we come out again with a double piece, but this time we're going to go in the other direction. So there you go. Now previously when I had that double piece down there, okay, it gave a slightly different appearance. So let's go and have a look. So we bring that one down there and there you go. So as such, okay, it's different in relation to the angle, but the imagery is mirrored. So whichever design you decide to go for, whether it's a single piece and then whether you decide to then go off on an angle, okay, whatever angle you choose, whether it's horizontal or vertical, the design imagery is not really going to change. It's just mirrored, and I like that as well. So I can imagine what the one side will look like and then come in on the other side, and I know that it's going to be exactly the same. And if I come down here and do a triple as an option, bring that one down as well, there we go. So no difference at all. It's kind of cool. I like this appearance and it is nice. So singles are going to mirror. Now what happens if we decide to start combining the pieces? Well, let's have a look. We put those back into storage again. Now with combinations, okay, you may want to go for a square design. So we've got the single square there at the moment. Now if I bring out a double square and we go with the 4 pieces, so we're going to come in on that one there, 1 2 3 4, and there we go. So you'll see a 4 style option. Very, very different indeed, and I must admit I like this one. So I think a double path type of option using 4 squares and then a break, then 4 squares, can be really, really interesting as an appearance, almost like stepping stones. Now if we decide to go a little bit bigger, now I can't really go much into the larger designs because I'm limited on the pieces I've got, but I think you'll get a rough idea from looking at what's happening here as well, because like I said, it kind of does mirror as well. So if you look at the corner pieces, then they are matching up. So the corner pieces are basically the same. The central pieces there are similar to what you saw previously with a nice center design, but now you're starting to see the shells coming in as well. So the white shells are actually coming back. Now if we go for the larger option, come down here, take the pieces I've got that's left, and I've got 2 more there, so I'm going to have to go with an even bigger design. So bring those ones down there, and I think I will erase those ones there and then bring those back in. So let's see if we can do this with the pieces I've got. So that was a 3 style design and I've run out of pieces. So I need to combine those pieces now to make a 4 part design. So let's see what happens. So we bring that one now, join that up together there. We do the same there. Come down on that side, go 4 4 4 4 4. So 16 is the maximum, and there you go. It does look good and I like it. I really, really do. Now if I choose to take those central pieces away, okay, it's going to affect the design of course, and you're seeing there that as you move them away, it's creating a very, very different pattern again. Now by bringing them back again, you do the same kind of thing, you modify it, and you've got some options there if you want to be creative with the sand piece, and I do like it. If you decide you want to go bigger in one direction, again you can keep adding to it and you can keep modifying, and whichever way you decide to go, you're mirroring again, and it does look good. Right, now you can see there's some rough examples of angle pieces as well. So if we take away some of these options you've got there, bring that one over to there, bring that one over there, bring that one down to there as well, and then maybe come off on this side here so you can see, and then this side here. I'll leave that one there for the moment, I think. Right, now you're seeing here as you look at it, okay, the angle pieces are again mirrored in some ways but also different in others, and if you take them away it changes that design of the angle as well. And if you look over here you'll see where it's like mirrored with these effects again, so it's a very, very different mirror. And if I change whichever angle I choose here, you'll see again that the pattern is very, very different. So there are so many pattern choices, whether it's a single line, whether it's an angled L-shaped piece, whether it's a large square block, or even a rectangle. Now the rectangles do look good. Okay, you're extending the pieces again, bringing them down. It can be rather interesting. I think maybe a smaller rectangle is sometimes better looking than a large one. If you want to go with a long path piece, you can do that as well. So single, doubles, triples all look really, really nice. Now I've got 2 doubles there. You'll see they're exactly the same shape, but if I start taking one of these away, making one a little smaller and one a little bigger, again it's mirror, 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 mirror. But if I decide to go with a 3 path style design, I actually feel that this one is much, much nicer, and I like this one a lot more, and it does look rather interesting. If you decide you want to take some of those pieces away again and then just create a hollow section, then please do so. the choices are again rather varied. So I like this path piece. So Heyday team, you've created a very interesting mirrored style path piece that allows us to create a nicer image, I think, using the shells and the starfish within this. Now you're seeing what it looks like on the actual grass area, so it does look kind of cool. Now one thing I do like about this one, if I put those back in, is the actual sanctuary area. Now you've got the hard sand baked ground here. Now by bringing those pieces in combination with the actual sanctuary animals, you can make a very nice design. So if I bring out each of the three houses I've got there, just put them down there for the moment as such. Okay, so combining them together, they do look really good. If you can tweak them close to each other, again, you can create a nice little design. But once you bring in the sand effect as well, you again get something that's really interesting. So let me show you. If we come around the back there and come down the side a little bit, okay, and like that, and come up the back, you'll see there that it actually does create a very nice border effect to it as well. Now I personally feel that this elephant house goes together much better, and I think it kind of blends in a little bit more. You'll see there with the actual sanctuary pets there, creating like the tier system with the giraffe at the back, the hippo and the elephant off to the sides. You've got that grass effect that's overrunning, and if we start looking at some of the other sanctuary decoration and you start blending those in as well, whether it's bringing down a tree as an example, just like so, maybe a few of those plants that we've got here, so the aloe plants, okay, adding those in, again it blends in very well. If you add in the termite mound, it connects with that side piece really nicely. Adding in another plant, okay, it breaks up the design. Okay, you've got a lot of choices here as to how you wish to modify and combine it together, but I think you can create a very nice sanctuary design with this. Now remember, what part of this path piece is also this flower design. Now look at the way that actually goes together. Doesn't that look wonderful? And I like that a lot. And if you want to, what you can actually do is to have the sand path pieces on both sides, or just on one side. The choice is yours. So I bring that one over there, and then we bring the flowers down as well. So paste that one in and around. So look at that. Doesn't that look pretty good? And I like it, I really do. So you have that ability with the sanctuary to be a lot more creative. If you take away the plants as an example and you go with the rocks again, you can build in a very nice rock style design as well. So let me just put that back down and then bring that back up to there. I think I'll go this on the termite mound. Okay, and then we come down here with the rocks, adding in the rocks there to some corner style pieces again, or just mixing it in, bringing the sand around the rocks if you wanted to as well, so creating a kind of like a curved appearance again does create something a little bit interesting. So many choices. Right, other bushes we've got there, combining that one there, bringing in the cactus as well, which is very good. I might twist that one sideways. There we go. And what else? The tall grass. Okay, I think that tall grass might go over there as a combine. So let's have a look. Okay, that one down a bit. Okay, what else is there? And the dry log. So dry log. Where should I put the dry log? Might have to tweak that a little bit and move that out of the way, but we'll see. Even the dry log goes very well with this design. So there are so many possibilities with this sand path piece. So why not give it a go, everybody? Why not start combining those decorations together, seeing how it looks when you actually do add the pieces, go with the angles, try shaping them, blending them in. You may find that it's kind of cool. Okay, right, well that's me red stopping. I think you've got a basic idea now on what happens when you're using the sand path piece. It looks just as good on the beach, but my preference, I must admit, is the actual sanctuary area. I think I can get very creative with this if I wanted to. And that's kind of what I think is the best place for it. But your choice at the end of the day. If you get more of the sand path pieces, do use them wisely as well. Right, well that's me Red signing off. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit on the informative side for you as well. Make sure you do hit that subscription button if you haven't already done so. Make sure you hit the like as well for my video. Likes are really important, by the way. And I'm afraid there's also the notification button as well. So YouTube has become very push buttony these days. So make sure you click all three things. So the like, the subscription and the bell notification. It means a lot to me. Right, thanks for watching today. See you next time. Take care and good sand path designing. Bye now.